If you don't mind, I'd like to sit down. Is that alright? Oh, of course. This chair is wobbly. Man, I really like the CGs in this. It's kept so simple, but it does all it needs to do. Whatever, you may begin. What happened before and after the murder? I'd like to talk about what you did before and after Thomas's murder. You heard most of it from Giselle, didn't you? I'd like to hear it from the horse's mouth. Not to call you a horse, but, you know. It's exactly like she said. This is all. Are we done here? It doesn't work like that. You have to give proper testimony. You left the guest room building together. Apparently she left you for a short period of time. I want you to tell me about what happened during that time. Bossy, aren't you? Fine. Look who's one to talk. We met in front of my room and went to the dining hall together. Just before we entered the place, Giselle said she had left something behind. So went inside by myself, that's all. The iron doors, were they both closed? No, they were open as usual. I remember that the wind was blowing into the corridor and it was so cold. I think they were somehow locked into place. I see, so they were open. Do you remember what Giselle had forgotten? If I recall correctly, she said she had forgotten her notebook. She told me there might be an important announcement from Sir Raymond, so she wanted to take notes. Why would she know that? Before the fact. Did you notice anything else unusual on the bridge or in the corridor? No matter how small. Nothing in particular. I come to think of it, the bridge was quite wet because of the rain. I almost slipped. I wish someone would do something about the drainage. So either the drainage is fucked or it wasn't wet with water. Ah yes, it was so wet that my trousers got soaked. The wind is so strong and it's cold, this place is dreadful. I wonder how much worse it gets in winter. Winter, huh? Yes, it'll probably be even worse. Okay, let's exhaust one topic again. Could you tell me about the moment you found Thomas? Are you really going to make me remember that horrible moment? We were the first to leave, so we raised the iron door and crossed the bridge. At that time we didn't feel as if anything was off. But when Giselle opened the door to the guest room building, the corridor was filled with black smoke and a foul stench came out of it. At first I thought it was a fire, but when I looked closely, I saw that there was a dead body. It was dreadful. I don't want to see something like that ever again. Nenneko's making vomiting sounds behind her back. Oh, she's here! I forgot about her. This is probably not easy for someone with a photographic memory like her. It's as if she actually sees the corpse again. I was standing there, stunned. Giselle then pulled me away from the door. Then you guys showed up. I guess it happened like that? There's nothing strange about it, right? It indeed meshes with Giselle's testimony. There don't appear to be any discrepancies. Oh yes, did you leave your seat during lunch? No, I never left my seat. When Akira says that, Nenneko pokes me in my back. She's lying. Akira left her seat 18 minutes after the meal started. Did she now? So you're saying that she's trying to hide something? Hey, what are you two whispering about? She says that you left your seat for a short time. You left the dining hall once, didn't you? No, I did not leave the hall. Akira's definitely lying. When she came back, a handkerchief was sticking out from her vest pocket, so she probably went to the bathroom. Also, she was gone for 7 minutes, which means that she probably did a number 2. That's a little bit too much information, Nenneko, but thanks anyway. Girls poop too. I know. It's a controversial topic, no one really wants to talk about, but I know for a fact that girls also shit. And it smells just as bad. Listen, Akira, if you don't tell me the whole truth, I'll only begin to question anything else you say. Tell me the truth. You left the dining hall, didn't you? More specifically, you went to the bathroom. Number 2. Do you really believe what she said? I told you I did not leave the dining hall. She remembers it wrong. Unfortunately, that's impossible. Hey, going to the bathroom is nothing to be ashamed about. Doesn't matter if it's for number 1 or number 2. I think I just stepped onto a slippery slope. Sure enough, Akira's face turns red and she scowls. Actually, she's glaring at Nenneko. Nenneko, are you trying to humiliate me by making things up? Why are you messing with me? You always hide your face underneath that crazy long hair. Why don't you just show your face? Are you that insecure? Yes, the answer is just yes. Do you want to tell me something? Look me into my eyes and tell me what you want to say. Nenneko trembles and hides behind me as usual. You're hiding again. What are you going to do if there's no one you can hide behind? I apologize. Please don't be so angry. Neniko didn't mean anything bad either, I think. Well, I don't want there to be any doubt, so I'll tell the truth. I did leave the hall once. I went to fix my makeup. You don't even wear makeup. Just admit that you went there to have a crap. I nudge persistent Neniko with my elbow in her stomach as she tries to mutter something. Ow! Neniko whimpers and I face Akira. Alright, it certainly is important to fix your makeup. So did you notice anything strange in the hallway? Nothing out of the ordinary, I believe. I didn't see anyone outside. She hasn't given me anything to go on. And while she appears to not be good at telling lies, her testimony is consistent with Giselle's. Okay, can I just keep pressing the topic? You want to discuss anything else that happened at that time? No, it's fine. Testimony was helpful, thank you. Okay, now we can go on to Shironagasu Island. Can you tell me about Shironagasu Island? About Shironagasu Island? I don't know anything particularly unusual about it. You're lying. You gave me some advice on the ship. That I shouldn't go snooping around too much if I valued my life. Akira, you know something about this island, don't you? You must have misinterpreted what I said. And even if I do know something, do you really think I would tell someone like you? What does this mean, someone like me? One person has been killed, and the killer is still out there. There may be other victims. Are you alright with that? Everyone who came to this island is scum, so I don't care if they die. You included? Me included, actually? In fact, it would make me happy. You can be happy if everyone else is murdered, but what if you or Giselle are killed? You should be on your guard as well. If an outsider learned the secret of this island, things would not end well for them. Even more so for a detective. They would kill you. Not only you, but also that young lady hiding behind your back. I've already come too far to turn back now. And not pursuing the killer would go against my nature. I can't just run away. How foolish. Still, I'm not saying a word. Stupid, frigid bitch. Good grief, she's so stubborn. I wonder if I can find her Achilles heel and make her talk. Like, maybe just tickle her actual heel. Most women don't like that. The servants probably think that you told me everything about the island during this interrogation. It doesn't matter if you speak or remain silent. You're still in danger. No, staying silent is even more dangerous because then the killer will still be out there. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's too nasty. It's a too nasty thing to talk about, and I won't allow them to escape my lips. You're out of luck, detective. I won't talk, no matter how endangered you make me feel. I thought Akira would be easy to talk to, but she's proving to be quite a challenge. Just go carpet on her. Women like that. What should I do? Keep pressing. Let's change the subject. Okay, that's the opposite of what I would have done. Do you think that someone from the mansion killed Thomas, or was it someone else? It was someone from... sorry. It's late at night again. It was someone from the mansion. I'm certain they wanted to silence him. So Raymond mentioned a traitor in his message. Perhaps he was the traitor. I'd like to know more about this betrayal. I know that you will refuse to tell me anything, though. I'll stop asking about the island, for now. Could you tell me about your background and how you ended up here? Would that be alright? I guess I can tell you about that. Akira snorts and starts to talk. My name is Akira Edgeworth. I'm the eldest daughter of the Edgeworth family, a Scottish noble family. The members of the Edgeworth family have been aristocrats for generations. Because we have done whatever is necessary to survive, we have made many enemies. You can say our family is much reviled. Reviled? Reviled, right? Because the word is vile. You once told me that you were coming to this island instead of your father, right? Could you tell me about him? About that man? Pains me to talk about him. But fine, it doesn't matter anyway. My father, George Edgeworth, is the worst of the worst. He clung to power, turned everyone into his enemies, and was always alone. He's terminally ill, and that serves him right. The invitation was sent to my father, but I intercepted it and came to this island instead. You appear to hate your father a lot, don't you? Don't be so spiteful towards him. He's still your father, you know. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Don't talk to me like you do. I shiver when I think about the two of us being related. That's how much I despise him. Good grief. Well, there has to be a reason she hates her father that much. Still, why did you want to come to this island? A solitary island in the ocean? There must be a reason why you wanted to come to a place like this. From what I understand, your father didn't ask you to be his representative. Why did you come to this island? Well, I wanted to verify something. Akira stops talking. It appears that the reason she came here is related to the secret of this island. Akira, I promise I won't tell anyone about this. Tell me, did you do a number 2 or not? It sounds as if it would help with the investigation. But, no, even then As Akira is stammering, I hear the door open. Shit! I assume that Giselle opened the door, but something is wrong, because the door remains open for a moment and then closes again quickly. I can hear the sound of a lock snapping into place. What? What is that? A snake? Snake? Snake! Be quiet, don't make any noise. Slowly climb onto the desk. Someone opened the door and tossed it into the room. That's a weird way to kill someone. But shouldn't Giselle be outside? Did someone else throw a snake into the room? Anyway, I need to focus on dealing with the snake. I don't know if it's poisonous or not. I'm not an expert on snakes. I should ask Neneko. Hey Neneko. Is the snake venomous or is it harmless? What do you think? Neneko seems to have lost. She's doing her best to climb onto the desk. I don't think she'll be able to answer me right now. At any rate, the snake is huge. It also looks angered, probably because it was thrown in here. It's ready to attack us at any time. Is it hard to kill a snake actually? Like, how quick can they be? Like, if I take the chair over here and just try to smash it with it, wouldn't it be very easy to kill it? Or I can't say I've encountered a big snake in my life before, so it's very hard for me to draw a picture in my head. I hate snakes. I hate all reptiles. I just can't. Akira speaks timidly as she crouches on the wobbly chair. Hey, be quiet. Keep your voice down. You'll provoke the snake otherwise. This is a euphemism. It doesn't matter if she's afraid of snakes or not. We need to know if this one is venomous or not. I could try to squash it by jumping on it, but that would mean taking quite a risk. From where I am, I can reach the door. Darn, the door's locked. It appears that whoever threw the snake in here locked the door as well. This lock is the same kind of lock as the one in my room. It doesn't open from the inside without a key. Looks like we won't be able to get out of here for now. Well, did any of the guests bring the snake? Considering that such a creature can't survive in the world on the island. This has to be a warning from the mansion staff. One attempted to obstruct my interrogations? It's coming my way. I can't keep my balance on this wobbly chair. Get on top of the desk then. Jump onto the desk, Akira. Climb onto the desk slowly and carefully. Man, it's the first time we get the decision that seems to make a difference. Slowly does it now. Slowly and carefully. Alright. Slowly and carefully. Akira almost loses her balance because of the wobbly chair, but somehow she manages to get onto the desk. Good job. That was a close one. I thought I was going to die. We all managed to get onto the desk, but I think the snake will be able to get up here as well. I have to think of something quickly. Akira crawls over the communication equipment towards Neneko. That's a cute picture. They're hugging each other, probably out of fear. Neneko seems to have finally regained her sanity. Hey Neneko, do you know what kind of snake this is? Snake! Nope, she's still out of it. Yes, I know that it's a snake, Neneko. I just want to know if it's poisonous or not. Its scientific name is Tetraspis polylepsis. It was named in 1864 by the zoologist Albert Gunther. Its primary habitat is the southeastern part of Africa. Neneko, are you out of your mind? I don't need to hear this kind of useless knowledge. I'm asking you if the snake is venomous or not. Why did Akira ask suddenly? I'm scared, I'm gonna faint, don't yell at me like that. Neneko, I need you to take a deep breath and calm down. We're running out of time. Is it venomous or not? This is a black mamba. It has a deadly poison that can shut down the nervous system. It's the most venomous snake in the world. Untreated, its bite has a fatality rate of 100%. See, now that's useful information. A black mamba, huh? Actually, I've been bitten by a snake that looked like this one before in Africa. But the one that bit me had blue skin. But black mambas can be either brown or bluish. This one is the brown kind. But wait, have you been bitten by one before? Yes, luckily I was treated back then. Am I immune this way? However, being stuck in a closed room on an isolated island with such a deadly snake, that really sucks. Enough of your stupid dad jokes. Don't you see how serious this is? What are we going to do? How can we get help? Does this thing have any weaknesses? An antidote would be nice to have. If only we had one. I don't know about its weakness, but the black mambas are very fast and good at climbing. See, I told you it's climbing up right now. Oh, no you don't. I take off my jacket and use it to push the snake down. I managed to make the snake fall onto the floor, but it looks like I also made it angrier. Looks like it's ready to fight. It appears to be deciding who to attack first. Young lady, I heard you scream. Did something happen? Giselle, where have you been? We're in deep trouble here. My apologies, I left my post for a moment because Vincent called me. Oh, is there a problem in there? Yes, a big problem. Someone threw a venomous snake into the room, as weird as it sounds. We're trying to get out of here, but the door's locked. The snake is right next to the door, so we can't try to break it open. Giselle, can you somehow open this door? It's locked? I will ask Vincent. You'd better watch your back around him. The mansion staff may have thrown the snake in here. Vincent may have lured you away from there. I understand. In that case, I will look for an axe or something like that to break the door down. Giselle, your only hope. We can't wait very long. It's with the crying voice. We'll be fine as long as you don't do anything stupid. Hopefully. Whoa! Looks like the snake has its sights set on the girls. It is relentlessly trying to climb onto the desk. I managed to knock it back down each time, but if my timing would be off by just a little, the snake might be able to reach them. Damn, I feel bad for the snake, but I have to find a way to kill it. What do you mean you feel bad for the snake? I mean, I do get it, but come on. You feel bad for the snake? What do you feel bad? You shouldn't feel bad. If you don't kill it, we're all going to die, you stupid idiot. Alright, I get it. I need something to kill the snake with. Something like a sharp knife or even a long stick would work. I don't see anything like that, but can't you use that chair over there? It's too far away from me, and using a chair to hit a snake sounds pretty risky. I have an idea, Neniko. Could you check the drawers of the desk you're on? Perhaps there's something sharp like a knife in them. I would rather use a chair than a fucking knife, because a knife is very up close and personal, except if he's some kind of weird ass, like, professional knife thrower. You're asking me to look inside the drawers while I'm in this perilous situation? I'll definitely lose my balance and fall down. Geesh, I'll do it then. Akira lowers herself, reaches down with her hand and searches the drawers. Whoops. Snake strikes and Akira quickly pulls her hand back. If there was a knife in the drawer, you shouldn't just blindly put your hand in there, you know? Here you go, I risked my life to get this for you. Now do something with it. Oh, a utility knife? Like a paper cutter, whatever they're called. Just barely more effective than using my fists, still better than nothing, I guess. Try to put it to good use. Fortunately, it looks sharp enough. I'm afraid that the blade will break, but if I handle it well, I may be able to slice through the snake with it. I hold the utility knife in a way so that it won't break easily. I have to time this carefully. I'll taunt the snake with my jacket. The moment it bites the jacket, I'll attack it with the knife. Hey kid, don't wait too long. I can't feel my legs anymore, I'm about to fall. What do you mean you can't feel your legs? Hey Neniko, don't shake like that, the desk might topple over. Whoa! Neniko and Akira are shaking so much they're about to lose their balance. The snake sees what's happening and quickly moves towards Akira. Opens its mouth, bends its body and leaps into the air. Rah! I swing the utility knife at the flying snake. Oh my good lord, I decapitated it. With a clean slice. The knife slices through the snake, its blood splattering all over the room. You did it, you cut it in half. Are they like worms where it basically creates two snakes now? Geez, for a second I thought this was the end. It appears that you somehow managed to kill it though. Phew. Well, wait, don't get off the desk yet. Yeah, the head is still alive apparently. Huh? As Akira gets off the desk, the snake lunges at her even though I cut it in half. Try to grab it, but I'm too late. They're gonna blame me. The snake's fangs sink into Akira's ankle. As I said, her Achilles heel is literally her heel. Did it bite me? It bit me! No! I grab the snake's head that's still clinging to Akira's ankle and pull it off her. That music is amazing, it reminds me of Mineko. I throw it into a corner and it slowly stops moving. I've been bitten, I've been bitten, I've been bitten! How could I have known that it could still move? Akira, calm down, try not to move, sit on this chair. Hold still, keep a foot lower than your heart. If I'm bitten, I'll die, won't I? What's even the point? It's no use, I'm going to die. Tell me all your secrets. Oh god. She panicked quickly. Akira screams and drops down onto the floor. Hey, I told you not to lie down! I'm going to die anyway. I'll do what I want. Don't be stupid and just give up like that. I'll find a way to save you. If there's such a venomous snake in a mansion, there has to be an antidote somewhere. And when you think it is, even if there is an antidote, you'll never find it. Akira releases her gaze and begins to mutter to herself. I move Akira into an upright position. Neniko, is there anything else we can do when a venomous snake bites someone? Well, amputate a foot, I guess? Remove anything tight. Rings, watches, shoes, because they will become difficult to remove when the bite swells. You're right, I totally forgot about that. Take off Akira's shoe and tear her stocking that covered a bite mark. Wow, that's definitely a snake bite on her ankle. Darn, what a mess. I found an axe, stand clear of the door, I'm going to break it open. We hear Giselle's voice coming from outside. As soon as Giselle breaks the door open, she and Real rush into the room. Oh, she could help, maybe. Young lady, what happened to you? Perfect timing, Giselle. Can you think of something appropriate to engrave on my tombstone? Something like, here lies Akira Edgeworth, killed by a dead snake. Akira still manages to joke around. I think she's shocked. Giselle appears to have understood the gravity of the situation and gives me a quick glance. Giselle, I'm grasping at straws here, but could you find someone from the mansion and ask them if they know of an antidote? This might be dangerous, but could you do it? I will. This happened because I abandoned my position at the door. I will look for someone and find the antidote. I'm sure you will be fine, young lady. Giselle quickly leaves the room. Giselle just told me, did Akira really get bitten by a venomous snake? Glad you're here, Real. Can I ask you to help me now as well? I tell her what has happened. What a dangerous situation. We have to get an antidote. Black mamba venom can seriously affect the nervous system. The toxins of a black mamba are mainly dendrotoxin and fasciculin. The dendrotoxin inhibits the potassium channels of neurons, while fasciculin inhibits acetylcholinesterase, eliciting muscle fasciculations. What she says. Neniko, you know a lot about this, don't you? Even more than I do. Real, how much time do you think we have, and are you even a real doctor? Like, are you for real? It depends on the amount of venom injected by the black mamba, but it's usually around 20 minutes. Several minutes have already passed since she was bitten. If we take the time needed for preparation and the injection of the antidote into account, we may have 10 minutes at most. 10 minutes. We're looking for an antidote we don't even know really exists. To be honest, it sounds impossible. Don't say that in front of her! Oh god. Excuse me, but I can hear you. I'm just dying here, but I'm not deaf. Could you please keep it down? I really don't need to hear that it's impossible. I can't save. Shit. God, the time is turning. Oh, sorry about that. You misunderstood. We were talking about something else. Don't worry, Akira will find the antidote soon enough. Easy peasy. It's hopeless. I'm going to die. Akira seems desperate, but no wonder. Anyways, no time to slack off. I have to find that antidote. Maybe look for a different treatment. Maybe I have to. Real, Neniko, is there any other way to treat a bite of a black mamba? Sorry, I need to be quick because if I read this in my usual tone, we will be too slow. Because she's already been bitten by it, using an antidote would be the best way to treat her. Wish I'd brought my snake bite kit with me. I never expected there would be venomous snakes on this isolated island, though. It's not very effective, but you could suck out her blood. From a doctor's point of view, I can't really recommend that method. Whoever sucks the blood out may also be poisoned. If you use tannic acid, which has the function of coagulated protein, you could neutralize the venom. Tannic acid, what is that? What contains a lot of tannic acid? Urine? Tea? What is tannic acid? Tea? Tea. But black tea is probably the easiest to find here. Maybe able to find some in the kitchen, but not sure where the kitchen is in this mansion. There must be some tea bags in the guest rooms as well. The guest rooms are a bit too far from here. Don't forget about those iron doors as well. Or maybe I should have chosen wine. To be honest, I think it would be better for us to split up and look for the antidote rather than get some tea bags from the guest rooms. Shit, you're right. Besides, once we get them here, we'll still have to boil water and steep the bags to make tea. Only an idiot would come up with such a stupid idea in the first place. Thank you. I think you just hit the nail on the head. We're a bunch of idiots. You, me, everyone. Hehehe. At any rate, we need to find an antidote as soon as possible. Right, the antidote. We have to find it as quickly as possible. What would it be? Not an easy question to answer. Do I need to click something? Go to Sir Raymond's living quarters. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to go to Sir Raymond's living quarters. That might be an antidote there. I'll get things ready so that the antidote can be injected as soon as you find it. Thanks, Real. I'll leave that to you then. Okay, the time's still running. Shit. Guess it's taking time to get there. Darn. What? What's wrong? The elevator doesn't come down when I press the button. Someone from the dimension probably did this as well. Seems like it. There must be a staircase somewhere that we can use to get to Sir Raymond's living quarters. Since the elevator isn't working, the stairs are probably blocked as well. Right. Why are they trying so hard to prevent us from reaching Sir Raymond's living quarters? Does that mean there's an antidote there? I don't know. If I wanted to make sure something wasn't found, I'd hide it somewhere unusual. Or if someone carried it around with them. Throwing that snake into the communication room was quite dangerous. Whoever did that might have an antidote on them. The million-dollar question is, who threw the snake in there? Darn, let's go back to the communication room and think about it some more. Shit. Hey, we're back again. Did you find the antidote? Nope. You didn't find it. This is hopeless. Darn, what should I do? Dining hall. Let's head to the dining hall. Perhaps Jacob is still there. He knows about this mansion. We might get something from him. Yeah, he does seem to know a lot about this mansion. I knew you'd be here. What is it? You look distressed. Did something happen? Actually, Akira was bitten by a venomous snake. I know, it sounds weird, but it happened. She won't make it unless we find an antidote. Yeah, don't freak out. Jacob, would you happen to know where they might keep one? A venomous snake? Don't be silly. When would there be a snake on this island? Don't tell me that you're drunk as well. As well. A strong smell of alcohol wafts into my nostrils. Looks like he's drunk again. Hopefully I can get some information out of him. Unfortunately, it's true. It appears that someone from the mansion threw a venomous snake into the room to threaten us. Someone from the mansion? That must be because you're sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. They must be afraid that the mansion's secrets will be exposed. This is why I told you not to snoop around so much. You can lecture me later. Anyway, about the snake. It's a black mamba. Would you happen to know anything about black mambas? Hey, do I look like I know anything about snakes? No, wait. Come to think of it, Sir Raymond and I once spoke about snakes. The name sounds familiar, but... Are you sure? Do you know where I could find an antidote? An antidote. Can't think straight at all. May remember something if I drink a bit more. If you drink a bit more? Hey, now is not a good time for jokes. Scientifically, he's correct. When you drink alcohol, you have a higher chance of remembering something. When wine sinks, words float. I think he just wants to mess with us. Do you really think we should give him some wine to get information from him? Well, you can come back if you want to talk to me. Maybe I'll have a moment of clarity. And don't forget to bring me some good wine the next time you come. I'll think about it. Come on, we need to grab some wine. Did you get the antidote? Huh? What do you smell of alcohol? Have you been drinking? Don't be silly, you're mistaken. This is unacceptable. Good grief, did Jacob's smell of alcohol rub off on me? What am I supposed to do now? The living quarters again? Let's try to get to them again. We'll use the stairs this time, okay? I wonder if the stairs are accessible. Fuck, this is so unnerving. What are you doing? You keep scurrying about. Don't tell me you're planning something strange again? Hey, when was I ever up to no good? I'm not doing anything bad, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Akira has been bitten by a poisonous snake. She won't make it if we don't find an antidote quickly. What? A poisonous snake? Are you kidding me? On this cold, isolated island? I wish I was kidding, but unfortunately, I'm not. Would you happen to know where we can find an antidote? An antidote? No, I have no idea, but wait a minute. Are you really telling me the truth? If you think I'm lying, just go to the communication room to see for yourself. Everyone is running around right now. But if you go, try not to upset Akira. No, I believe you. But where could the antidote be? Aurora has it. To be honest, I'm not sure either. I was thinking about going to Sir Raymond's living quarters because I thought it was suspicious. However, the elevator appears to be out of order. The elevator? Come to think of it, the emergency exit was also locked, which I thought was strange. Anyway, I'll go and look for an antidote as well. Thank you. After he says that, Alex runs away. Not expecting much from him, but any help is better than nothing. But wait, why did Alex know that the emergency exit was locked? Did he try to sneak through the emergency exit? If that's the case, then Alex is a little bit shady as well. That guy is definitely up to something. But we have bigger fish to fry right now. We have to find the antidote quickly. It doesn't appear to be possible to sneak into Sir Raymond's living quarters. What should we do? Should we go back to the communication room for now? Yeah, for a third time. Yeah, there might be some new information. I'm also worried about Akira's condition, which hasn't changed since now. But okay. I didn't expect much from you anyway. Hang in there, we'll find an antidote in no time. You keep talking about an antidote. There might not even be one. I really don't want to think about that possibility. The dining hall again. Guess we have no choice but to talk to Jacob again. You should get some wine and take it with you. Right. Can't believe I'm doing this. What do you need wine for? Are you going to have a party? No, it's not like that. With this we can't... never mind. Actually, I wouldn't mind a sip myself. Bring me some wine. Hey, you should take better care of yourself. Drinking is bad for your body. It doesn't matter if it's bad for my body or not, since I'm going to die anyway, apparently. I remember an anecdote from Japan. Mitsunari Ishida was offered a dried persimmon before his execution and... I grabbed Naniko as she started to mutter to herself again and leave the communication room. What kind of wine are you going to get? I'm pretty sure he has his own likes and dislikes. He's already drunk as a skunk anyway. I'll just pick whichever bottle I see first. Randomly pick a bottle of wine quickly leave the wine cellar. Okay. Man, we're running out of time. I've been waiting for you. You brought me some wine, didn't you? I did, but I just picked one randomly. I hope this one is alright. Jacob glances at the wine I brought him and then snorts. Yeah, whatever. As for the antidote, I tried to recall the conversation. I did hear that Sir Raymond owned a venomous snake. A snake that could kill a human being with a single bite. Yes, I knew that already. As I told you, Akira was bitten by it and it's now slowly dying. Just want to know where I can find an antidote. Yukita, I think you should forget about trying to save Akira. If someone from the mansion really did this, then they've already disposed of the antidote. They would also immediately kill you the moment you asked them for it. What do you think they would say? Yes, sir, the antidote is right here. Of course I know that, but I still have to look for it. Her life is at stake. Hey, it's not like you know her that well. She's just a stranger to you. I don't know why you're so upset. You're trying to be her knight in shining armor? Maybe. Jacob, you... Hey, don't be angry at me. It's your fault that this happened in the first place. If Akira dies, it's on you. She's not dead yet, there's still hope. You're something else, my friend. In any case, good luck trying to save her, but it will take a miracle. I'll be here if you need me. Feel free to swing by if you want to talk, or drink some wine. Shit. Say something. I'm gonna cry. Don't lose hope, Akira. Hearing that all the time gets old much sooner than I was expecting. I'd rather be dead than hear that one more time. If you have so much time on your hands, then go and do something. You're right. I don't know. I haven't tried staying here yet. Living quarters again. Guess I should go to the living quarters after all. Certainly seems the most plausible place. Let's try again. Perhaps the elevator's working now. We have no time whatsoever anymore. It's not working. Did they turn off the electricity? Not much time left. Fuck. You keep going back and forth. Are you really doing something? Oh, fuck. It's jokes. I have no idea what I'm doing. Stay here. There's no point in running around aimlessly. It's done. Oh no, I'm out of time. Are you? Can you rescue her? Should I have done something different earlier in the game? Could I have found it somewhere? Was it a jump? That was so weird. Oh no! Akira is foaming from her mouth and dies shortly after that. She isn't breathing, there's no pulse, it's not possible to resuscitate her anymore. Well, it was bound to happen that a cute girl dies, right? Darn, I'm sure she could have been saved if I had tried harder. How could this happen? I don't want to reload, but depending on how the game plays, I kind of want to get the true ending right, so I'm gonna have to replay it anyway. Must have done something wrong. Going to Jacob 4 times or something. I'm sure there was a way.